Good day, everyone. Welcome. We have joining along with some Tai Chi and Qi-Gong with my mentor and Harold, the Tai Chi guy.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Going to open up today with a little message. Basically, it's as a man thinketh, so is he. Mark's whole thing is on health and wealth. Our health is our wealth.
Mm.
And so that's our prayer, health and wealth. And so any repeated self talk over time turns into attitudes, values, and beliefs. Okay. So we're saying these things over and over again, and that's what we become. As a man thinketh, so is he. So don't think about all the promises of God, not the problems of the world. Like the Lord said, I will bring all things to your remembrance. Okay, so I don't want to hear any more talk about, oh, I had a senior moment, I can't remember. But if this little mantra or prayer every day, the Lord will bring all things to my remembrance. Okay, you shouldn't have that problem. I don't know about you, but my youth has been renewed like the eagles, and I just claim that verse every day. It's God's promise that our youth would be renewed. Okay, and that renewal is almost childlike. So if you want to fly like an eagle, you can't hang around with the chickens, and the crows are always complaining, crowing about this, cawing about that, and we know the turkey always ends up on the table. So if you want to fly high, be like an eagle. My youth has been renewed like the eagles. Okay, he one of my favorite ones is in Psalms 23. He says, "Lead me beside the still waters." This is the motion for the still waters, and he restores my soul. So we're taking on the peace of God that passes all understanding. Okay, when we repeatedly say these things, that's what we're going to get. So speak health and wealth over your body and circumstances. Okay, uh, eh, when we smile, the whole world smiles with us. All right. So that's an oldie goldie, but I read that this
It's true,
morning
though.
and I
I
said
feel like it's contagious.
it's contagious. Yeah, yeah. So put on your smile. Most important thing you're wearing. Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about tapping or jarring. We call it sometimes jarring. We do this one where we're jarring our whole body, but the tapping is we have our lung spot right here. Your lungs are right here at the top is your acupressure lung spot. So we can tap that. Then we have the spleen and the liver. So we go lung, spleen, liver, then our kidneys back here and on the other side. Okay, so we're going to get a little rhythm going. So the whole idea here is to stimulate these spots are doing nothing. They're just sitting there. So we want to manually stimulate them. That's what we're doing. So we just want to get a little rhythm going, little flow going. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can hit yourself pretty good. You want to get where you can feel it a little bit.
Sometimes I mess up.
And then you can pick up the pace. You can play with it. You can have lots of fun with it. Just don't hit yourself in the head. All right, now we got dangling ropes. We're just throwing our arms out. So Tai Chi is about the flow. So this is want to pivot off that foot a little bit. So we're going to do a hidden punch, which has a flow in it. We're going to take our right hand, swing it out. Left hand. Now, when the left hand comes around, we're blocking the view of our punch, and then we're going to punch. So it's right, left, hidden punch. Okay, but there's a flow to it. Okay, so we're not just going like this, real restricted. There's a flow to that. So if we go to the left side and the right, then we're doing it on the other side. Same thing in martial arts. We have a sword and we slice and dice and then stab. And our shield's right here. So you can't see the sword because the shield's in the way. And then all of a sudden it comes out. It's already moving at you. So we got 1, 2, 3. Left, right. Now we're on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Left, right, and left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Try to kind of stay loose.
Yeah, stay loose. The one right here, we're putting some pressure into it. Left, right, left. 2, 3. Left, right, left. And that's called the hidden punch. And we do that in 1026, actually. All right, this is another one we're going to hit here. It's we hit here, and then we do an elbow. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are all martial arts moves. Okay, so we're going here, bam, we'll go here, bam, and so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, good. Now we're going to throw a kick in there, okay? So we're in a boxing stance. We're going to kick. And then we're going to kick again from the side. And then we're going to do a forward thrust. Swing it around. Elbow. Okay. Now we're gonna kick straight forward. We're gonna kick again. Right around and elbow. All right. So we're gonna kick left foot, step down right foot, and then we're gonna open fist and elbow. All right. So it's a pretty, and you can keep walking with that too. So we go boom, 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 boom. So that's called the Muay Thai walk. All right, so now we're going to do some elbow stuff, and we still have the flow going. Okay, that's what we want, that flow. So we're going to go elbow, elbow, block, block. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, same thing with the sword. So we're going to chop down. We're going to chop down to this side, come over to the other side, palm up with our sword, palm down, and then hidden punch. Boom. Okay, so the other hand. 1, 2, palm up. 3, 4, hidden punch. So you have your shield right here. You can't see it. Boom. All right, so there's a rhythm to that. There's a flow to that. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. We're just having fun. 1, 2, palm up, slice and dice. 3, and stab. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Left hand. 1, 2, palm up. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, All right, nice deep breath. Those are what we call martial art drills. They're kind of fun to do, wake you up, get you moving
Yeah.
around.
Welcome.
Okay, we're going to do a little breathing now. We've talked about it before, but if you have any kind of anxiety before you're going to give a speech or you're getting to go in for a job interview, you want to breathe through one nostril. What it does is slows your heart down. When you slow your heart down, you calm down. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to just breathe through one nostril at a time. So my left one's open right here. Seal it off, let it out. Nice, long, slow breaths. Okay, one side's plugged up a little bit. We're just going to breathe through that side. Mine has to be the left side. So it's pretty common for me. My left side's usually plugged up. So what we want to do is we want to get both sides opened up so that we're breathing more. So basically, it's like eating food and digesting. We're breathing in the oxygen, we're using it up, and then we're digesting it. We're letting it out. Hydrogen peroxide, not hydrogen, but carbon dioxide. That was a good chemical change. Okay. So we're getting rid of that. So we breathe it in and then we're getting rid of it. So now we just want to go on that one side, try to open up both sides of the nose. Now back to both sides. Okay, I'm pretty opened up right now. Hope you are too. If you're
What does
not,
it mean when
just,
your left side's more clogged up?
yeah.
What does
for
that
me.
mean? And what me too. What
Okay,
does that mean?
the left side
Is
is
the-
your peace side.
Peace,
Calmness.
calmness.
Okay.
That's the side I need to work on.
Yeah. So if you, yeah, a lot of us are more yang. It's a yin yang thing. So it's really hard to get calm and peaceful when we got more yang. So we got to calm ourselves down. So the
So I
left
just want to
side,
emphasize, make sure y'all following that. So if your left side of your nose is more clogged up, he's saying that's more of the peace, calming side. You want to open that side up. And if the other side's clogged up, what?
that's your fight or flight.
Okay.
Okay. So if you want to exercise, you know, you got to do something.
Getting ready to work out or ride
work
a bike
out or whatever.
something.
Then you wanna be sure you got
More of that.
more on the yang side. Okay. A good example would be you're driving and you're getting tired. You want to really. We're going to do a warrior's breath, which is both nose, but you're basically getting the yang. It's more a power thing. So this next drill is called box or square breathing. Okay, and you're going to use your hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Then we're going to let it out. Now we're going to hold for 5 seconds. Now we're going to breathe in. Hold for 5 seconds. Let it out. Breathe in. Okay, you can do that for as long as you want, and you can extend how long you hold your breath. But the main thing is that a lot of times when we hold our breath, we're breathing in and we're holding it in the chest. But a lot of times what you want to do is at the other end, we let the air out. My stomach is withdrawing. Now I want to hold my breath here. So what you're doing is you're holding your breath. Basically, we're teaching you how to breathe again. So you breathe in, and then you hold it a little bit. So you took that food in, that oxygen, and you want to use it up. And by holding it, you're using it up. Then you let it out. Now, also, when you hold your breath here, when you breathe in again, you're going to be breathing a little bit harder. You're gathering a little more energy because you've been holding. So you're building up, you're disciplining your lungs. Okay. So this is another good one right here. It's we're going to do a lasso. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold our breath for a count of 10. We're going to go back and forth for a little while. So there's a lot of drills you can do disciplining your lung capacity. Okay, so breathe in, hold it. We're gonna do our lasso. 1, 2. We're holding our breath. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We let it go. The other side. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you see how holding your breath, that first breath, you're really taking it in. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so deep breath, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice breath, holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're going to do a little warrior's breath. That's where we breathe in and out real quick. We'll do about 10 or 15. And then you're going to hold your breath. We want to hold for at least 10 seconds, okay? Now, if you get dizzy, just let it go. Just breathe. And hopefully you won't pass out. Okay, so. Deep breath. Hold. Let it out. One more time. Deep breath. Let it out. Okay, another aspect is we're going to hold our hands up here. We're going to take a deep breath. Okay, and we're holding. Now we're just going to let our breath out. We shrink. See how your hands come down? So what we're doing is we're breathing in, and then we let it out. I'm not moving my arms, just my chest. Okay, now this is Tai Chi. So Tai Chi is throw a right punch on your mark. So instead of really blocking really hard, I'm just kind of going soft here. So I'm using his power. So now I just deflected and his power is going that way. So we're not really using strength. Okay, so now if Mark throw a punch at my belly, so I'm giving in. Okay, I'm going, I'm releasing. And so throw your punch. So now not only have I gone backwards, so I've alleviated a lot of that force, but I'm letting my air out. Okay. So if a man was to charge me like in a football, he would be charging me to hit me. I just go, okay. And I'm putting my pressure here on the back of my legs, but my upper body is recoiling. Okay. By the same token, if I'm gonna get Mark into a head clinch here. So I'm pulling down on his head, but your natural tendency is to want to rise up. But in Tai Chi, we yield, we go with the flow. So as I'm pulling, in order to get out of that, grab me around the head, pull hard. Okay. In order to get out of that, instead of coming up here and fighting it, I just drop down. Okay. You just go with the flow. So these are Tai Chi principles that are very important. So the Bible says a soft answer turneth away wrath or violence. So with the softness, we're turning that that power that they're throwing at us, we're just deflecting it and redirecting it. Okay, by the same token, if a wrestler, they call it shooting the leg. They reach down, they grab that leg, they can uproot you, put you on your back. Okay, so if Mark comes in, come in for my leg, Mark. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to avoid that. Okay, if I try to knee him, I'm on one leg. So when you hit me, I'm going to go back. Okay, so shoot my leg again. So I just step here and I'm deflecting. Okay, so then again, we're yielding to that power. His force is going that way, and I'm going to help him out a little bit. Okay. All right, so those are a few of the Tai Chi principles. So yin yang is one up, one down. Or right here, I'm punching with this hand, but my other hand's going here. When I do bow and arrow, I'm going in two different directions. Okay, so that's yin yang. We're using both the yang and the yin. Okay, so we come over here and we can punch, or we can do a bow and arrow. So that's a yin yang. All right. The other principle is the circle. We do a white crane. There's our circle right here. We do our single hand push. We have a circle here and a circle here. It's called the Chinese picture. Yeah, let's do a few bow and arrows. So we're going to do a white sweep. Here it again is our flow. So we're going to pull our bow. We're going to sit on our horse. If you focus on something, you let the arrow go, follow that arrow to the bullseye. Helps you to focus. All right, good. Most of the time it's hard to relax your legs because you're standing on them all the time. This is actually a Hawaiian dance move. We're going to shake our legs. Shake your legs. So what you're trying to do is relax.
Relax and shake.
Okay, you should feel your muscles kind of shake around. You can do your hands at the same time. Takes a little getting used to. Yeah. Maybe we'll start a new dance here. Shake, shake, shake. I think Elvis already had that one. Okay. All right. The other thing is like, Everybody thinks Tai Chi is real slow. It also has a lot of quick stuff in it. Okay, so when you keep a dog cooped up all day and you let him out, he's going to run all over the place as soon as he gets out. He's getting rid of that anxiety. So one way to get rid of anxiety is quick movements. Okay, so we call this a jackhammer, and we're just bouncing up and down. And the harder you do it, or the faster you do it, it's good. But you're getting rid of that anxiety. Okay, you can take it out front. Yeah, we're burning off that anxiety. These are good little calorie burners. Take it out to the sides, up top. Lean back a little bit. Swing back. Shake your leaves. Okay, that's it. You can do that as often as you want or whatever. It's a real good warm up, really good to get rid of the anxiety that you might have. When you get done, you feel kind of, hey, it feels pretty good. Okay, another one for the anxiety, as I call it, the Tarzan. We're just going to beat on our chest. All right. So we have a lot of tension on the chest, the neck, the traps back here. Yeah, get a good beat. And if you want, you can hit your lung spots, which are a little bit wider here. Just hitting your chest. All right, we're going to tap the trap here. Now, when we do this, the tapping, we're bringing the blood to the surface, so it's going to wake us up. We're going to feel better. Okay? And you can cover your whole body. The other side. Okay, a good one. A lot of people, especially when you get older, have trouble with the legs, the feet, neuropathy. That'd be me. So anyway, what you can do is you can tap right here. This is the acupressure spot right here. And this helps to get the blood flowing. Also, you take your fingers and you make a U, and you slide down those two muscles on your leg. You slide down that. And then you can do the whole leg with your hand. Okay? And then you can tap inside, front, back. Okay, rub the ankles. This is your limbs. Cover this area right here in your leg. Rub those ankles real good. Up and down. You tap. Wake those babies up. All right, now you can also slap your foot. Yeah, so you can do it this way. You can also tap your calf with the other foot. So it's a balance and a tap. All right, little leg swings. If you have a hard time keeping your balance, just grab a hold of something. And you don't have to change sides. You can just, if you're holding on to this side, you just switch over to the other leg. walker. It's a good exercise to do before you walk. Okay, this one's for your sciatic nerve, which is right here. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your knee up. You're going to grab a hold of it and pull it in. And if you can, you're going to hold that with your knee, and you're going to grab your foot and then straighten your back. Yeah, it's a little tough. But what it's doing is stretching that. So it's not binding, and it helps to relieve any pain they have in the sciatic. All right. So if you have to, you may need to lean up against something. Whoa. This is a good balance one, too. So you can just pull it in. All right, a little lift the head, wag the tail. The other way. All right, good. All right, a little slow. We're going to go over to this side. We're going to bend down, take it back. We're going to bring it up, lift the hands over, and back down. 1, 2. And the third one, we bring it across. We go back. 1, 2, and 3. Bring it over the other side. Bring it back. Might have put an extra one in there. Go back first, you're bent over here, and then bring it all the way up. Lift the hands over. 1, 2, and 3. Over to the other side. Come back. 1, 2, and 3. Over to the other side. Take it back. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, take it over. All right, good. All right, now we're just going to do some arm swings. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 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 All right, this next one we're going to circle around, bring the hands together. This is a real relaxing move here. All right, time check.
Yeah.
What time? I'm gonna grab some water too.
Yeah, grab some water. Okay. 7:35.
7:35.
Tucson, Arizona.
So we got about what, 10?
Just 5 more minutes. If you need to leave by quarter till, let's wrap it up in 5. Whatever you want to finish with.
Okay.
Whatever you think.
Let's see. All right. We'll do some hand exercises here, get our hands warm for the day. Okay, you want to rub, call it sandpaper, push the palms. You can also do your elbows. Do that. Okay, want to get it good and warm. All right. Right here, we're going to open and close our hand, but you want to take that middle finger and you want to stick it right in here. So every time you bend your fingers out, you want to be conscious of putting that middle finger in there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17. Rub it in. Tap a little. We're trying to get our chi going in our hand. Okay, you got a lot of meridians in the hand. Want to shake it out a little bit. Sandpaper. Press those palms. Get it nice and warm. Okay, we're going to bring our elbows together. You're going to cup your head. You don't want to actually touch your face. You want to be as close as you can, though. You want to feel the heat from your hand coming right here. Cupping your hand, putting it on your eyes. Our eyes are getting better, stronger. Then we pull the forehead without touching. You want to feel the heat from your hand pulling the energy. Now we're going to slide behind the ear. And we're going to come down. Now we're going down the belly now. Our digestive system's working great. We're going to rotate the hands around. Now we're not touching. Normally we smooth it out. We're going to smooth it out without touching. You just want to feel the chi. Bring it around. Okay, rub your hands real good. You should feel like a little blockage right here. That's the energy. Now we're going to open. You're going to let your hands go and relax. I'm not really moving it. It should feel like rubber bands pulling your hands in. Bring it close together. Rotate the hands. Elbows. Cup the eye. Pull the face, slide down the neck. Down the belly. Smooth the arms. Some more chi going here. Cup the hands. I can really, really feel it on my eyes when I cup my hands. Pull. Take that heat, feel that heat. Move the heat down. Go to the traps here. Pull it down. All right, just pull down right here. Smooth it out. Okay.
Thank you,
That's it for
Harold.
today.
And thank y'all. And remember, we're here almost every Thursday, and we're going to switch it to a little bit earlier because it's getting hotter here in Tucson. But approximately 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We should be here almost every Thursday. And then one more thing: if you do live here in the Tucson area, Harold has outdoor morning classes and private one-on-one. If you're interested, so just throwing it out there. And we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Remember, your health is your wealth.
Amen.